So this is a few weeks later. I've done a little bit of informing myself. I haven't gone through training yet. This is the pre-mill. Okay, that's to cut the side of the board before it gets going. This is the bucket for the pre-sprayer. I don't know if it's even called that, but this comes up through here and sprays the board, so it cleans it off and keeps it from getting the machine dirty, I guess. This is the glue station. That's the glue pot. These are the glue rollers. This is the guillotine. So the edge band comes through here, and then it gets on the back side once it comes through, and the glue gets on it. I don't know where. Glue gets on, I think, around through there. And then these rollers press the glued edge bands. The roller squishes the edge band into the board, and when it gets through, this thing called the guillotine comes and slices the back end off. Then it comes over to here as your top and bottom rough trimmer. Yeah, T03 Desmo. What that does is cuts the top and the bottom so that this machine here and this one, this gets a finer cut in there. I believe the profiling. So these are the profilers. This will give it the rounded edge on the edge of the top edge and the bottom edge of the board. Here you have what's called the roundover machine. So what this does, it's complex, it's big. I think one of the biggest units on the whole machine. It's two motors. One of them comes and cuts the front edge, and the other one cuts the back edge of the machine, of the board, to round over for doors. And you got, well, here is two different things. It must be the top and the bottom, yeah. So this is fine trimmer. So this, what it'll do is take the last piece of the board, the edge band, and trim it off. And then here, back here, you have what's called the scraper, and that scrapes the top and it scrapes the bottom. And then this is the brushing unit, which is two buffing pads, this should essentially, if everything else is done right, it should serve pretty much no function other than just to clean up the board a little bit. But it should come off of there, right there. It should come off a perfect board, and then this should just be the icing on the cake. So in there is another spray system. I didn't see where it goes actually. See the pipes coming up down into there. Well, that's not it either. Well, let's see the black is up. Maybe it goes up into here. Yeah, there's another sprayer back in there. I think there's 3 sets of sprayers in total. I've seen 2. Thought there was a third one, but there's at least 2. And that's the machine. At this end, oh boy, yeah. Well, this is the motor that runs the haul-off track. This is the motor that raises and lowers this whole entire unit. This is the rotary phase converter. This takes the electricity from the street, turns it into 3-phase energy. Unfortunately, we found out at the very end here that this transformer, which takes that energy and turns it into energy that's usable here. Well, unfortunately, we find out that we need another transformer that'll take that energy and transform it into energy that'll be transformed into this energy to be able to use. Whatever, it's ridiculous, but complicated stuff. So this is the machine.